Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another Rookie Card Collector 123 video. Wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all. I'm recording this video on Christmas Eve day and doing a little bit different version of a top 25. I wanted to put something out there. So what I'm doing is I'm doing my top 25 new card acquisitions during the year of 2025. Starting from the lowest value and then working my way up towards the highest. So most of these cards are either going to fall into the oddball category, regional issues, panels, um, anything non-mainstream really. Several of them are going to be Hall of Fame rookie cards. Most of them are going to be baseball. But I do have a couple of boxing as well. First time I'm going to be showing these boxing cards here. So starting with number 25, editions for this year, 1960 Bazooka, Hank Aaron. This one was cut pretty decent, but the side border here is missing the black dotted lines, which means the grading company will only give it an authentic grade, also notated as hand cut. So these 1960 bazookas were cut off the bottom panel of a bazooka bubblegum box. 3 cards came in a panel along the bottom of the box, and this one was cut out individually. Next up, we have a second 1960 bazooka bubblegum hand-cut card. This one is Willie Mays. Nice combo to start the top 25 off. So again, 1960 Bazooka Maze. This one was cut pretty nicely on 3 sides. The bottom edge is the one which is cut short and missing the border with the black dash lines there. So authentic from SGC 1960 Bazooka Willie Mays. Next one up we have is a 19 teens Susini. So this was a Cuban card. This is Jack Johnson, the famous heavyweight boxer from the late 1800s and turn of the century. This one, like I said, is 19 teens. The back of this one has some advertising in Spanish. Again, it's a Cuban card. And identifies boxing Jack Johnson on the bottom here. Okay, next up we have our first panel of 3 bazooka cards. We're going to have several of these in the episode today. So this one is 1961 bazooka. This is going to have picturing Ernie Banks and Al Kaline, as well as Ed Bailey is the third player in there from Cincinnati. Banks, Kaline, and Bailey, 1961 Bazooka 3-card panel. This one is cut pretty cleanly all the way around, just missing a tiny bit of the black dotted lines, and thus is given a authentic grade by SGC again. Next, we have one more Cuban boxing card. This is going to be a 1946-47 Propaganda Montiel. This one is Joe Louis, famous boxer from the 30s and 40s, African American. The back of this one also has written in Spanish bio information about Joe Louis and the advertising for the manufacturer there. So Joe Louis, 1946-47 Cuban boxing card. Okay, next up we have another 3-card panel. This one is a 1966-67 bazooka panel. This one pictures Roberto Clemente right in the center there. That's the big star on this one. This one received quite a high grade. It's a 4 from SGC. And also includes Tony Cloninger and Dean Chance on the two sides of Clemente there. So 66, 67 Bazooka, SGC 4, Roberto Clemente. Next up, we have a 1963 Bazooka panel. This one's got two Hall of Famers, Stan Musial and Orlando Cepeda, along with Floyd Robinson, who was a pretty good ball player for the Chicago White Sox in his own right. So this one's got a 3-card panel, pretty nicely cut. Appears to be missing a slight bit of the black dash lines. So again, this one's given an authentic grade by SGC as well. This is actually the only Stan Musial Bazooka card to appear on a box. This is 1963. After that, Musial's career came to an end, and he missed out on the earlier 59, 60, 61, 62 issues. So next one we have is a 1965 Bazooka. This one's in a little rougher shape than most of the others. It pictures Mickey Mantle here on the end. You could see a little damage, missing a little piece on the top of the card there, of the panel. This one also includes Larry Jackson and Chuck Hinton as well. This one, like I said, a little rougher. This one also got an authentic grade from SGC. But still nice to have a complete panel with Mickey Mantle on there, 1965. Okay, next one up is one of the pretty popular Hall of Fame rookie cards that we're going to show today. This one is a 1937 Goudey premiums. These were cataloged as R314 in the standard catalog of vintage baseball cards. Feller here in a pitching pose. This matches his earliest MLB issue, along with the 1937 4-on-1 exhibits, where he's pictured with 3 of his Cleveland Indians teammates. So 37 Goudey, Bob Feller rookie card. And this one is a PSA 1, although seems to present much nicer. The back is also very clean as well. Next up, we have a 1963 Bazooka panel. This one highlights Willie Mays over here. This one received a very high grade from SGC. It's a 7, near mint. Also includes Jim Gentile and Dick Donovan, the other 2 players pictured with Mays on there. So 63 Bazooka Mays and a SGC 7. Next up, we have a 61 Bazooka panel. This is the earliest panel I have that features Mantle on it. So Mantle, of course, is right in the center. The other nice thing about this one is, since it's a 61, and includes Ron Santo, Santo's Topps rookie card is 1961 Topps, making this a rookie card option for Santo as well. So includes Mantle, Santo rookie, and Art Mahaffey over here in the other corner. This one's obviously trimmed very tightly on the top, and the side borders also too narrow. So this one's going to receive a PSA authentic, but a nice clean panel, early Ron Santo and early Mickey Mantle Bazooka. Okay, next up we've got another pretty high grade Bazooka panel that includes Willie Mays here. Mays is there. This one's an SGC 6. And this one includes Boog Powell and Dick Raddatz, who was a Boston Red Sox pitcher. Powell, of course, a slugger with the Baltimore Orioles during the 60s and early 70s. And of course, Willie Mays, New York, or San Francisco Giants at this point. So 1965 Bazooka panel with Mays SGC6. The next one up is a pretty scarce one. This is the 1968 Topps Plaques. This was a test issue. These were plastic miniature flat figurines of ball players. They came inside a box, and this card here was the header card for the box. They had a National League version of this and an American League version. Basically, each one of these contained a full checklist of all 12 ball players representing each league. So this is the American League. So here we've got Al Kaline on the bottom, Catfish Hunter on top of him there. And then on the other side, we have some of the real highlights. We've got Harmon Killebrew. We've got Frank Robinson. We've got Mickey Mantle. And we've got Carl Yastrzemski. So I think we count six Hall of Famers out of the 12 players pictured on there. This one is graded authentic by SGC. It has a note there, evidence of trimming. A little while, several years back, a find of these checklist cards took place, and they were found in uncut sheet form. So they were hand cut, most of them by individuals, and hence the authentic evidence of trimming grade. A lot of these came from that uncut sheet. Okay, next up we have another Hall of Fame rookie. This is from Mickey Cochrane. This is a 1926 to 29 postcard back exhibits. These were the penny arcade vending machine cards, postcard size that came out of the machines during the 1920s. This 26 to 29 was the biggest series that they made. There's several Hall of Fame rookies that fall within that series, that group of years. Mickey Cochrane, of course, the great Hall of Fame catcher for the Philadelphia Athletics. Dynasty of the late 20s, early 30s, under Connie Mack. That also included Lefty Grove, Jimmy Fox, Al Simmons, and several other great ball players. So Mickey Cochrane, rookie card there. Next up, we are at number 11 here, so we're almost at the top 10. Sorry, I've been forgetting to count down number by number, but this is number 11. So this is the 1959 Bazooka, Willie Mays, hand cut from a Bazooka bubblegum box. This was the very first year they made Bazooka cards, and the Mays was one of the big highlights along with Mantle and Aaron. So really nice big portrait image of Mays here with the nice orange, yellow, and blue banner on the bottom. And this one graded in SGC1. It does have complete borders all the way around. The reason for the one grade is somebody drew a square shape on the back of the card in ink and pen. So the blank back has the writing on it, which makes this a 1. Otherwise, really nice example of the front of the card, 59 Bazooka Willie Mays. Okay, now we reach the top 10. Number 10 is going to be a 1964 Bazooka panel. This one includes Mickey Mantle, obviously, here. That's the highlight of the panel there. In the center is Dick Rote. He was most known as a second baseman for the Pittsburgh Pirates, but here pictured with the St. Louis Cardinals. And Steve Barber, who was a good starting pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles during the 60s. This one was given a PSA 4 MK grade by PSA and has the year written on the back in pen on the bottom here, 1964. So nice mid-60s Mickey Mantle PSA 4, really nice condition besides the year written on the back of the card. Okay, next up is going to be a 1929 to 30 exhibits 4-on-1. This is one of those cards that pictures four teammates from the same ball club. So this one is famous for being the Mel Ott rookie card. Mel Ott's pictured over here. Also includes Bill Terry, fellow Hall of Famer on the bottom, the great first baseman from the Giants. And then we've also got a Andrew Reese and Larry Benton, are the other two individuals pictured here. This one received a 1.5 grade from SGC, and pretty nice condition. It's got some toning on the back. It's a postcard back. These are blank. This one's blank. So 2930 Mel Ott rookie card from the 4-on-1 exhibits. Okay, another Hall of Fame rookie card up next. This one is a 1909 to 1911. It's an E90-1. Frank Baker with the Philadelphia Athletics. Baker's pictured here in his white home jersey. Really nice sharp card. It's obviously the centering is off to the side. Top to bottom is pretty decent. This one was given an SGC 4. And a lot of these E90-1 American Caramel cards are pretty rough and have creasing. So this is a really nice clean example other than the centering being off. And this is the American Caramel back, one of my favorite card backs from the early turn of the century cards. Okay, next up we have a pretty scarce one. This is a 1912 Boston Americans postcard. This one pictures Tris Speaker in a full-length body pose. The bottom's got his name there, star outfielder and champion batter of the Boston Red Sox. This one was given an SGC 1. It has a little tiny bit of writing on the back, which accounts for the lower grade. Otherwise, the front of it is probably a 3 or so. And this is the postcard back. Not showing up too great on here, but Tris Speaker, this is number 7. Number 6 is 1960 Topps Venezuelan Carl Yastrzemski. This 60 Topps Yastrzemski is not a very difficult card to find, but the 60 Topps Venezuelan is. It's the second year they printed Venezuelans under Topps, 59 being the first year. So this one's in really rough shape. It's a PSA 1, deservedly so. But population on this one, I believe, is somewhere in the 20s. So you kind of have to take what you can get with these if you want to own a copy. And one becomes available at a price you can afford, probably not a bad idea to go ahead and pick it up, pretty much regardless of condition. So 60 Venezuelan Topps, Carl Yastrzemski rookie card. Now we're getting into the top 5. So this is number 5 here. We've got a 1936 Goudey Premium. This is Joe DiMaggio sharing the card with Joe McCarthy. This is a DiMaggio rookie. McCarthy, also a fellow New York Yankee Hall of Famer. He was DiMaggio's manager at this time. These are cataloged as R314, and these are the Type 1s. So this was the very first issue from the R314 Goudey Premium set. There's 4 different types. So Joe DiMaggio, 36 Goudey Premium rookie. Number 4 is a really scarce one. This one is a 1913 to 1915 Pinkerton scorecard back. Some of these came in blank back, some of them came in scorecards. This is basically a postcard size image. This is Christy Mathewson, kind of mid windup in a pitching pose there, with his name at the bottom and New York Giants in the rectangular box. This one was given a 1 by SGC. It has a pinhole in the center at the very top of the card there. Otherwise, is probably in VG 3 type condition. So Christy Mathewson, 1913 to 15, Pinkerton scorecard. The scorecard on the back is there. It's blank and clean. So really nice item, tough to find. Okay, number 3. We've got a nice colorful 1952 Redman Tobacco, Willie Mays. This one has the tab still included at the bottom, which is not always easy to find. It's got a brief little bio about Mays here, the nice orange background against the orange and black New York Giants uniform. Makes for a really nice presentation. And this one's got a relatively high grade. It's an SGC 4.5 and a second year Willie Mays issue. So 1952 Redman Tobacco, Willie Mays, orange background. That takes us to our top 2. So number 2 is going to be another 59 Bazooka. We looked at the Willie Mays earlier, and I don't have the Hank Aaron, unfortunately, but this is the third of the big 3. And obviously the number 1 of the big 3. This is Mickey Mantle here. Hand cut from the bottom of a 59 Bazooka box, the very first year Bazooka put baseball cards out on their boxes. This one got an authentic from PSA. The reason being it's missing a little piece of the corner in the bottom down here all the way on the edge. Otherwise, it's probably a 1 or a 2, somewhere in that range. The back of the card is very clean and blank. And all the other borders are pretty much fully intact. So just this little tiny quarter kept it from getting a numerical grade, 1 or a 2. So 59 Bazooka, Mickey Mantle, number 2. And number 1 card in terms of value that I picked up this year in 2025 is going to be a second example of a different Mel Ott rookie. This one is a 1929 cash-in publications. This one has him following through on a batting pose. It's a nice, large, old black and white image of Ott with the New York Giants. This one's a relatively high grade. It's an SGC 4. Really sharp card. The back is perfectly clean and blank, as it's supposed to be. The only reason I got a 4 and not maybe a 6 or so is the top border you can see is quite thin as compared to the bottom border. But otherwise, the left to right centering is pretty much 50-50. So really nice, clean example of a Mel Ott 29 cash-in rookie card. So that finishes up my 2025, my top 25 favorite cards that I picked up this year, ranked in order of approximate value. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you have a great holiday season. And I'll be back in another day or two, continuing my series on Hall of Fame rookie cards and Negro League baseball memorabilia. Have a great day. Happy holidays. Catch you guys again.